Last time on Star Trek The Next Generation.
Like, over a month ago, I'm home alone, I'm chilling, I want to watch a bad movie. And what I discovered was not a bad film, but one of the worst, if not the worst film I have ever seen. The Russians have this genius idea.
I'm thinking we need to go with the Russians' plan on this.
To strap guns to dinosaurs' heads. Send them into Africa. But don't worry.
I can assure you, General, these weapons were designed exactly for this situation.
What is happening here?
You're fired.
He said it again. He said the thing again. Hello, Wiggy Pop. Did she just eat that guy's gum?
Drop your drawers and dump your loads.
Please, God, kill me. Remember that this is a story being told to two women who have never entered a comic book store in their lives.
You're fried. With ranch.
And now, the conclusion.
Oh. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let it out. We've made it halfway through. Halfway through, guys. Just bear with me a little longer. Because now the movie's just gonna forget who its main characters are completely. It's lost focus. Look, none of these people are interesting anyways. So let's just introduce a whole new set of characters, right? That's what you do, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Well, it's happening whether you want it to or not. I give you the Z Team. Welcome, Z Team members. You are now the focus for the rest of the movie, including this guy who constantly wears a paintball mask and his name is Borg. Cool. I will admit, this little joke here with the sunglasses, that made me chuckle. That's joke number two. Joke number two. That made me chuckle. 45 minutes into the movie, and two jokes that made me chuckle. I'm certainly not regretting this decision at all. Are those digital lens flares? Ooh! Ooh! Rough, don't do that. I'm also wondering about the decision to include this particular music here. Why? This isn't heroic. This is comical. You're making fun of these characters that are now entering the scene to solve the situation. It's just an odd choice. And now we have the digital boxing match. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You thought you were here to watch dinosaurs with guns strapped on their heads kill zombies and African warlords? No, you came to watch hologram Donald Trump duke it out with hologram... I don't remember the character's name.
Anybody told you that the skin color of your face looked like baby food?
Bring it, pussy.
This raises so many questions, this scene does. How did he get his own hologram projector? How did he get access into the base's network? How did he get access to Trump's hologram code, number, projector? Why do they have their hologram set up to project two different colors and let them interact with one another? It's almost funny enough to warrant none of those questions being answered. But then again, this whole movie never tries to answer any of the questions it sets up. So if you care about the logic behind this, you're watching the wrong film.
Oh, that's what that
Ooh!
for.
Are those pixels? Why is your background that pixelated? If you're gonna have green screen, at least have the resolution to make it look not pixelated.
You son of a bitch, you take that!
This is the choice that I have made. 48 minutes and 10 seconds, just have a gander at that background. And here we are at 49 minutes and 1 second. Look at them in the background. They are waiting to run. They are standing in line, waiting so that the camera gets a good shot of them. Because, you know, there isn't a dinosaur with a gun following them. You know? There is no dinosaur. There is no gun. There is no movie. This is a fever dream that I had, isn't it? Isn't it? And they go straight from that into straight up ripping off a scene from Jurassic Park 3. Did you just taste the dinosaur shit? Oh my god. And then we're treated to this wonderful homage of Tropic Thunder.
Works in the movies, not in real life. Never go full zombie, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard that line correctly. Never go full zombie. Never. Robert Downey Jr. is rolling in his grave right now, and he isn't even dead yet. Here we have some wonderfully deadly airsoft rifles. Look at that. You can still see the orange on it. Oh my god. Then we're treated to this lovely chase sequence. Is the dinosaur's back all jacked up? Someone get that dinosaur a back brace. He clearly has scoliosis. And then we go back to what's going on in the base, because honestly I forgot what was going on in the base, and so did the filmmakers. I'm also confused about how this reanimator fluid stuff is supposed to factor into the film here. We're told in the beginning it's an enzyme that keeps the dinosaurs in check.
It's a protein serum that allows dinosaurs to live. They can't live without it. It's fair safe to prevent overpopulation. It was in his backpack when he was caught, the property of the Russians.
But then we're informed later that it is the same stuff that made the zombies.
There's a protein in your weapons that attracts the virus. The virus gets bigger and it spreads. Those of us who've actually gotten out of elementary school know that the Black Plague was spread by rats. What do you suppose is spreading the virus today? Your dinosaurs.
And so now, since the dinosaurs are eating the zombies, they are becoming zombified. I'm not really sure, because none of the dinosaurs die and come back to life. None of them begin to rot. There is a single line of dialogue that hints that possibly the infection has spread to the dinosaurs, and then it's never brought up at all. It's really weird.
It's the biologics. Their lifelines are disappearing.
What?
Each live unit has a GPS.
These weapons are turning into the very things they're eating.
What?
Well, they eat the disease, they become the disease.
That's impossible. They have a specific gene that cannot mutate.
This is the T1 gene mutating compound. I found this on one of your commandos out there in the field.
He stole a secret Russian weapon in development. It was in his backpack when he was caught, the property of the Russians.
He was using it.
For what? You already have a sick science project.
Yeah, that's correct. And when you create an ambulatory biologic, no matter what, nothing can destroy it. This stuff lies dormant in every single one of us. It's just waiting for something to jumpstart it.
So you mean one of our operatives has that out in the field?
That's right.
Are the dinosaurs becoming zombies? Are the dinosaurs absorbing the virus? Is the virus
Was the virus released? How is the enzyme inside every single
If
enzyme
these are always
create
inside of
virus,
us, then
then
why
does it
have these
just
never been activated?
Which
Reddit.
one of your people
Does the
still
warlord
in the
know
field
there's a
has
virus?
this already?
Did
Is
an
this
American
how
how
did
did
Russian
this
virus
virus
get
get
zombies?
released in Africa? So they decide to add in this element that apparently 7 dinosaurs is too many to send to kill an African warlord. You heard that right, people. When you're killing African warlords with dinosaurs with guns attached to their heads, 6 is the maximum number, because apparently they left one here at the base. Well, what good is that doing them there? Why did you leave one of your assets here? Wouldn't you want all of the dinosaurs that were specifically designed to kill warlords, you know, killing your warlords?
Now, I want that thing destroyed
Now.
Oh, but wait, that's right. We need an action sequence set in the base itself. That's, okay, yes. So that's why we left it here. Ah, it makes perfect sense. You left it there so that you could do something stupid with it. Cool, I love it. Look here at 1 hour and 4 minutes and 55 seconds in here. Wiggy Pop pushes off of the green screen background in order to move to where his next location is. That's right, Iggy pushes off of nothing in order to find his mark. Watch that again. Watch it again. You see that? You see that? What is happening? No one caught that? Why did you even project that onto a background like that? Why would he think he has the room to do that? Did you not inform this actor that behind him is a massive cavern of a warehouse? There's nothing there. It's just air. So he clearly was able to break the laws of physics and push off of highly condensed air in order to make his next mark. Just a truly brilliant testament to mind over matter, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly, this man has accessed a new chakra that we cannot. Where did that vial come from? I didn't see anyone drop that vial.
You stupid Yankee! You're gonna kill us all!
Why is it suddenly 80 feet away when it was right in front of him? Oh look, more airsoft rifles. Love it. And here we have this metal egg that appears for no reason at all. When did this ball sphere thing show up? I'm really confused about why this is even included. It wasn't hinted at earlier. No one talked about it. Borg looks at it and then shoots the longest bullet in cinema history.
It's Nerf or nothing.
And then the sphere just disappears. It's like they got about an hour into the movie and realized that they didn't have enough material to make it a full feature length, so then they just kind of added these weird moments just to simply make up time. It has no bearing on what is happening. It comes out of nowhere. It's just weird and confusing. Then we go to a nice green screen showdown with lasers, because apparently we needed lasers in this movie. It was the one thing it didn't have, so clearly it's got to have it, guys.
How is it doing that? God, listen here, Dino, I'm in charge!
Awesome, bro. That was cool.
But wait a minute, hold on a second. Wait, hold on. That makes sense. That's why they left Dino 7 at the base. Can't have a dinosaur shooting lasers in a forest. You gotta light it on fire. You see, every decision in this film is made for a reason. And that reason is to torture its audience. So, you got a big old dinosaur running around your warehouse. Well, let's call in some air support.
Call in air support. 2 steps ahead of you. I already did. There they are.
That's right, we need some Top Gun inspired Air Force support. And we also apparently need to straight up rip off Guardians of the Galaxy. You actually had Awesome Mix Volume 2? Really? You didn't even try and give it a slightly different name? Awesomest Mix Volume 2? Come on, guys, it's not hard. But you know what? Screw it, 'cause yeah! America! Why is this music so triumphant? They didn't kill the dinosaur. It's just kind of still walking around. Then we cut back to the jungle, and 2 of our Z-Team members are fighting one another. Because apparently one of them got bitten by a zombie. I don't remember that happening. When did that happen? When did that... Oh, he was just eaten. Okay, none of it matters. None of it matters. So as our new main characters are running from the dinosaur, they run into the African warlord.
Exit the truck now, driver!
What's that? An IED? Nuke?
It's a missile, you moron!
And a nuclear missile, which the dinosaur seems very interested in.
He's banging his head against it.
Screw all these organic fleshy bits around that I can eat. I'm not hungry anymore. I've eaten so many people. I really, really want to mess with this giant metal cigar. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hit it until it... Yep. Yeah, that just exploded. Alright. So, you just detonated a nuke. Wasn't the whole point of sending the dinosaurs in to prevent World War III?
We can't use nuclear force. Conventional strikes are out as well due to the frailty of the world's imminent war threat. Any visible action can send us into World War III.
Is a nuclear bomb going off here not going to cause attention? Is it not going to draw attention in? Is it not going to cause some problems in the UN? I think you may have screwed up here, guys.
What happens when you hit a bullet on the top of the head? For a long time.
I love how once these characters realize that the dinosaur is messing with the nuke, they start backing up and then running like they think they're going to actually make it far enough away from a nuclear missile by running in time. Guys, come on, don't even try. If the nuke goes off, you're definitely going to be too close to it. There's not even a chance. And they clearly did not get away. But that's okay, because look at what's going on in this shot. Yeah, that's right. Pay attention right here, right here. Yep, the dinosaur's head is moving, but its eyes and horns are not. They didn't even anchor the parts of the dinosaur together. Why is the model of the dinosaur different than the models of your spikes and its eyes and mouth and teeth? What is going on? Who did your effects here? And now retreat to the third and final "you're fired" line.
Don't look at me that way. I pay your salary. You can't even do your job right. You're fired.
That's right. It was so funny, we had to do it 3 times. We did it 3 times. 3 opportunities for you to laugh. Did you laugh at it? Did you laugh at it? Please, God, tell me you laughed at it. We did it 3 times so you'd laugh at it. But I guess Donald Trump is either a magician or that dinosaur just really values its job, because once it's told it will be fired, it ceases its attack. And then it lets our brave president ride upon its back into the sunset, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they're going for a nice romantic dinner. But don't worry about what they're doing, because look at this. Yeah. Is that supposed to be the same nuclear bomb that went off earlier? Because that was supposed to be in Africa. And you've established that this base here is in like Colorado or Nevada. It's clearly at the very least inside the United States. So how can we see this nuke going off? How can we see this mushroom cloud? Don't bother answering that question. Oh, and then the movie just sort of ends there. Oh, okay. So we're not going back to the comic book store? You guys don't wanna revisit that? No? Okay. Alright, that's fine. You know, whatever. Maybe it's for the best. Those scenes didn't really make sense anyways. You know, this song is fairly catchy here in the credits. That's probably the best part of the whole movie. The credits. No. It's the worst part. Because it reminds me that I actually sat through the whole thing. Oh no, never mind. It's not over. Now we have to watch them recreate the funniest sequence in Tropic Thunder. You heard me. Another blatant ripoff of Tropic Thunder. Yeah, remember when Tom Cruise danced? And it was wonderful?
Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that.
Yeah. Those were the good times. Now we're in the dark times, and we have to see this. Guys, recreating something shot for shot and not altering any of it, just simply having your character do something another character did, is not funny. I feel like this whole movie came from a dude who told his buddy, it'd be pretty funny. What would happen if Trump tried to fire a dinosaur?
You're fired.
That's it. That's the birth, the inception of this film. Someone wanted to make a joke about Trump firing a dinosaur, and it gave us this. It gave us this horrendous monstrosity of a film. And finally, we're teased with what I'm assuming is a setup for the sequel. I don't really know what's going on here. Z-Team Survivor dude is now a zombie, but he's perfectly functional, and Borg just goes along with it. I don't know. This is weird. Oh shit! Now we go back to the comic book store. Okay. When will this movie end? So these girls definitely dropped at least $200 in this store. Is that the whole point then? The guy reads this comic to every schlub and new person that enters the store, and then that convinces them to drop $200 plus on merchandise and stuff. They decide to buy the mannequin, which, whoa, okay, so he's alive? He's not a mannequin, he's a dude. That explains why they had a dude playing him. But hold on a second. What's going on with that? Because wasn't what we just watched set in a reality in which it was a comic book?
Page 1.
Okay, alright, so let me get this straight because this is hurting my brain. So, two girls walk into a comic book store.
I'm into it.
Every guy there is enthralled. Apparently they've never seen a woman before. So they decide to read them a comic book about dinosaurs with guns strapped to their heads, killing zombies and African warlords.
Madam, this is Jurassic Thunder. It's like the holy grail of all comic books.
We enter said story and watch it play out. That includes this character, Borg, who is then teased for a sequel to the story that we just read, but all of that is set within the reality that it is a comic book. So how is he alive in this end sequence? How did they do this? Did the comic book jump into reality? Is there maybe alternate universes going on? Oh my god. I hate that this movie actually made me ask that question, because it has absolutely no internal logic at all. They just literally did that probably because they were like, oh, hey, other movies do that where they make like a wink and a nod. It's like, it's a movie. It's a movie. Guys, it needs to make sense within the world. Oh, it hurts my head. This movie hurts my head. Your pacing is horrific. Your scenes have no point. They just meander or happen out of nowhere. And it makes everything feel a whole lot slower. That's why pacing is good. That's why you need to know scene structure. That's why you need to know story structure. That's why you need to know editing structure. That's why you need to know all of these elements that go into making a film. Because otherwise, you get this. And you get a film that makes an hour and 23 minutes feel like 4 hours. This movie made me question my sanity.
All deals love me.
It made me question what I believe in.
Really?
It made me question whether or not life was worth living. Tune in next time where I will be reviewing anything else. Seriously, anything else is better than this. I enjoy Teletubbies more than I enjoyed this watch. I mean, look at this. Look at Poe. Look at that sneaky little shit. Something is going on. He is planning something nefarious. There's something I can grasp onto here. There is a conspiracy theory. There is something at play and it doesn't feel right. I have to watch more in order to figure this out. Reveal to me your secrets. So, like and subscribe to The Holy Goof for more Brett's Flix. And don't forget to come back and watch us for more Anime with Amateurs and Zach's record reviews. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Die!